Jungkook has a new piercing, Jungkook's upcoming plans, Mission Impossible actor wants to play in a movie together with Jin. Some Korean netizens are boycotting Squid Game Season 2 for featuring a K-pop star, and more YG Entertainment controversies. Jungkook has a new piercing. BTS's Jungkook recently stirred up quite a buzz among fans when he displayed his latest piercing. His tattoos have evolved over time, but the very presence of the sleeve captivates ARMYs. Moreover, he has experimented with several types of piercings, harking back to the days when BTS was promoting Dope, during which Jungkook sported slightly enlarged earlobes. The star has pierced his lip and eyebrow in the past, a combination that proved to be utterly captivating to his fans when he wore both. In recent times, Jungkook's aesthetic has been dominated by his lip piercing, despite his hairstyle undergoing numerous changes within the past year or so. It was recently publicized that Jungkook is set to launch a solo single titled 7 ahead of his complete album. The song is scheduled for release on July the 14th. Jungkook initially started a live broadcast to discuss the upcoming release and engaged in various activities during this period. While seated, he drew attention to his newest piercing, revealing a second hole adjacent to his lip ring. This style of piercing, known as spider bites, is quite popular among piercing enthusiasts. Unsurprisingly, fans were thrilled when Jungkook flaunted it, expressing how his updated look impacts them. Jungkook's upcoming plans. Following the announcement of BTS's Jungkook solo single in July, the star creatively promoted it during the recent live broadcast. On June the 13th, Big Hit Music disclosed the specifics of Jungkook's solo release, confirming the star's single 7 will be launched in mid-July. Once the announcement was made public, fans were visibly thrilled when Jungkook chose to delight them with a live stream on Weverse. Throughout the broadcast, it was to be expected that Jungkook will discuss the anticipated content of his forthcoming album. Specifically, he even divulged a few hints that excited the fans. And even though it's just one song, ARMYs are rightfully intrigued about what lies ahead. In a sudden shift, the livestream's focal point transformed dramatically as Jungkook unexpectedly began a workout session. Even though this was a deviation from his initial interaction with ARMYs at the beginning of the stream, viewers were completely engrossed. Indeed, fans were delighted to see Jungkook both working out and casually engaging with ARMYs on a range of topics, but the star didn't forgo a clever opportunity to market his album. While exercising on a piece of equipment, Jungkook began counting the number of pull-ups he was performing. After completing 6, Jungkook humorously modified his count, stating 7 in English. As well as representing the number of BTS members, 7 is also the title of Jungkook's single, making it clear that the switch was intentional. Jungkook continued his exercise routine, counting aloud, likely alongside thousands of ARMYs tuned in on Weverse. When he reached number 14, he amusingly announced, "Release on 14th." Since 7 is due to be released on July the 14th. He concluded after accomplishing 15 pull-ups. As anticipated, BTS's Jungkook consistently finds ways to amuse ARMYs with his actions. The star brilliantly integrated promotional strategies into his workout routine, and it was undeniably an iconic moment. Mission Impossible actor wants to play in a movie together with Jin. Famed Hollywood actor Simon Pegg, celebrated for his portrayal of Benji Dunn in the Mission Impossible series, graced the show's premiere of the franchise's latest installment, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. In a brief red carpet interview, Pegg conveyed his admiration for Jin. He nostalgically recalled his meeting with Jin from a year ago and shared that his adolescent daughter is an ardent admirer of the artist. Pegg expressed his admiration for Jin, characterizing him as cool and humorous, and declared his long-standing fondness for the performer. He further recollected a notable encounter with Jin in Las Vegas, where they had a photo taken together. He emphasized Jin's spirited demeanor, mentioning how Jin amusingly stood on his tiptoes for the picture. Simon Pegg is a respected English actor, comedian, screenwriter, and producer who gained fame in the UK as the co-creator of the Channel 4 sitcom Spaced, directed by Edgar Wright. He further gained acclaim for co-writing and starring in the Three Flavors Cornetto film trilogy, comprising Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Pegg has been recognized as one of the celebrities who appreciate BTS's Jin since 2021 when he shared a photo with his cardboard cutout. In September of the same year, Pegg conducted an Instagram livestream with his daughter, a fervent fan of Jin and goddaughter of Jin's friend Chris Martin. During the livestream, Pegg responded to fans' queries, demonstrating his knowledge about Jin's acting education and revealing his willingness to share the screen with Jin if the chance presented itself. Moreover, Pegg humorously suggested that Jin as the ideal candidate to play his character in the acclaimed Mission Impossible franchise, further underscoring the affable relationship between the two. Some Korean netizens are boycotting Squid Game Season 2 for featuring a K-pop star. It appears that Korean internet users are not ready to accept the former Big Bang member, Top, back into the acting world, particularly in a globally anticipated project. On June 29th, Netflix unveiled a surprising second round of cast members for the eagerly awaited original series Squid Game 2. The most unexpected name on the roster was Top. Top has been predominantly absent from the Korean entertainment industry since 2017 following his conviction, resulting in a 2-year probation sentence. In 2019, the star mentioned on his social media that he had no plans to rejoin the entertainment world. However, in April 2022, Top participated in the digital single Still Life with Big Bang before severing ties with YG Entertainment in the same month. Most recently, he made news by declaring on social media that he had exited Big Bang and had no plans to rejoin the group. Many enduring fans of Big Bang have grown distant from Top in the wake of his multiple controversies, attributing their detachment to his self-centered behavior and actions. Now with Top's return to his first acting venture in Korea in roughly 9 years, it's not just Big Bang fans who are distancing themselves. For a significant number of Korean internet users, Squid Game 2 has quickly become a series they plan to avoid. In other news, Top was announced as a participant in the Dear Moon project, a civilian lunar tourism mission with SpaceX, in December 2022. And more YG Entertainment controversies. During a court session held on the afternoon of June 28th, the father of the musician B.I. testified as a witness in the ongoing appeal trial of YG Entertainment founder YG for allegedly intimidating informant A. Previously, informant A had claimed that YG had pressured her to withdraw her statement to the police in which she identified B.I. as an illicit drug purchaser in 2016. While B.I.'s illegal drug investigation was initially concealed, a renewed inquiry was initiated 3 years later. Consequently, in September of the previous year, B.I. was convicted. He received a 3-year prison sentence, suspended for a 4-year probation period. The original court found insufficient evidence to conclude that YG had directly intimidated informant A. The prosecution challenged the initial court decision and the appeal trial is currently in progress. During the June 28th hearing, B.I.'s father took the stance as a witness, revealing new information about the case. He confirmed that he gave YG Entertainment around $1,500 in cash intended for the legal representation of informant A. The court reported that in August 2016, B.I. and his father visited Japan several days before iKON's scheduled performance in the country. However, they returned to Korea 3 days ahead of the concert due to a call from YG Entertainment about an issue. This happened around the time A identified B.I. to the police. Upon returning to Korea, a YG Entertainment employee informed B.I.'s father that YG would meet with A and resolve the issue, so there was no cause for concern. B.I.'s father confirmed remembering this. He also testified that he didn't question B.I. directly as B.I. wasn't in good health at the time. B.I.'s father additionally testified that he offered to pay for informant A's legal fees because he thought A had lied and YG should provide her with legal representation to rectify things. But when YG mentioned this was not feasible, he suggested paying for the attorney himself and handed over the fees. YG concurred that his direct payment for A's legal representation might raise suspicion, so they facilitated the transaction. Another hearing has been scheduled for August 25th.